Hello ladies and gents, Ro here and welcome to NOandROfilms. And in this Tech with Ro tutorial, we're going to cover some of the basics of Windows 8.1, Windows 8, and I am running on Windows 8.1, so I do recommend you upgrade to it. It does simplify things a little bit more. It does give you like the power button here, of course, instead of having to go up to your the corner and then getting the navigation bar and shutting it down. But before I get into full detail, I'm gonna just show you guys the basics of Windows 8.1. That way you can get familiar with it and hopefully make your life a lot easier. I know there's a lot of complaints about this. A lot of people have rejected it, and most people won't even upgrade to Windows 8 or 8.1. So I thought I would just make a quick tutorial, and maybe you guys will let me know in the comments or in the comment section below if you have any questions or like any tutorials you may want me to make in the future regarding Windows 8.1 that I could actually help you guys with, because I personally do enjoy Windows 8.1. I love the live tiles. I think it's a pretty cool feature. Honestly, you see everything right there in the spot, and it's just I know they can improve on it. But let's just begin right away. Like I said, we have the live tiles here, and you can actually, if you click on a tile and hold it, and you can actually move it and rearrange it wherever you want. For example, this desktop icon, and then also if you right click the application, you can notice that it selects it with the checkbox, and you can select multiple applications if you hold the actual the control button, and you can select multiple applications, and then from there you can left click again and then move all three of those applications wherever you may want to. Also, if you right click an application, now when I say application is because they basically are apps, but I should be really calling them live tiles. So I'll stick with tiles since that is the Windows term. So if you right click a tile, you also have this option to resize or unpin from start. I don't suggest unpinning from start, but because then you might be a little lost, but just go to resize and then change the size of it. I'm going to change it to small. As you can see, it's a lot smaller now, the desktop icon, but this is not where I want it because I use this tile very often. So I'm going to go resize and I'm going to make it large, which gives it this nice large square look. Now these ones here, if you right click, you can actually see turn live tile off. For example, like if you're connected to the store, you can turn it off. That way it doesn't constantly refresh, and it doesn't, if this bugs you that the tiles are moving like this, if that bugs you, you can right click them and then go to turn live tile off. But like I said, just click and drag to move around, and then right click the application to actually resize or unpin from start. Now if you go down, you can, there's also Windows 8.1, you have this option. You have this arrow, you can click on this and you'll be able to find all the applications that you have currently installed on your Windows computer. So be sure to check those out, and let's say you're looking for a particular application. If you're on this Windows 8.1 start screen, you can start typing automatically anywhere on the screen. You can start typing for an application that you may be looking. For example, I'm looking for WordPad, so I'm going to start typing WordPad, and as you can see, it gives you a bunch of suggestions, and you'll be able to find it automatically. And the first one suggestion is WordPad. And as you can see, it brought up the search here. Let's say you don't want to type, you can click this option here, search, and it will take you to the same search option. You can type WordPad and you'll be able to find it that way as well. Then you also have the navigation bar. Like I said before, you can go to the top right hand corner or you can go to the bottom left hand corner, and you'll bring up your navigation bar here. You have the standard search, which is basically the search that we have here. Then we also have share if you want to, whoops, I just accidentally dimmed my screen. We also have the standard share. You can share to any social media from here as long as you're connected. Then the start screen, which takes you either to your desktop or to your actual start screen, like I'll show you right here. Start takes you back to the start. And then we have our devices, which is like your iPhone, or your Android, your any smartphone or printer, or any Bluetooth device as well. Then you have settings, where you have additional settings, which I'll cover in a future tutorial. Now let me show you the desktop. This is where we were just at by hitting the start button. It'll take you to desktop. This is closer to Windows 7 look. If you prefer Windows 7, this is where you would probably want to be most of the time. And there are ways to optimize Windows 8.1 to make it look very close to to Windows 7, which I could make a tutorial in the future. It just depends how well people desire this video and what kind of feedback I get in the comments section. But other than that, that's the basics of Windows right there, you guys. As you can see, I have very basic applications, Windows 7 applications up here, and then I'm gonna go back to the top right hand corner, go down along this line and go back to the start, and you can see Windows 8.1 here running. And be sure to leave any questions in the comment section below, you guys. I would be more than willing and happy to help you guys. Other than that, thank you guys for watching this tutorial, and I hope you guys learned a little bit something and made your life a little simpler to navigate Windows 8.1. Catch you guys next tutorial, and later.
Let my life be the proof of your love.